What's up, everybody? It is your boy Jerome back with another video. As you guys probably know, I very recently got the iPhone 13 Pro, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a camera test between the new iPhone 13 Pro and my old iPhone 11 Pro. I've already got 3 angles set up here. You're currently looking at my regular DSLR Sony a7C, and then we've got the iPhone 13 Pro right here, and we've got the iPhone 11 Pro down here. Immediately you can tell the difference in the iPhone 13 Pro versus the iPhone 11. They're not at the exact same angle, but if I hold the iPhone 11 Pro up a little bit, you can see the side-by-side image here between what the 13 Pro looks like and what the 11 Pro looks like. It'll be interesting to see what these look like when I actually put them on the computer, because just looking at them right here on my hand like this, I think I actually kind of prefer the look of the iPhone 11 Pro. I don't know, just looking at it right here, I do prefer the kind of background blur that you're getting from the iPhone 13. I will say currently I'm using cinematic mode on the 13, so that's why you're getting kind of that blurred effect like you would from a fancy camera. And the 11 Pro obviously doesn't have that feature. One interesting decision that Apple made with the whole cinematic mode is it's only available in 1080p. I don't know why they chose to do that, considering that all of the cameras shoot in 4K, or at least have the ability to shoot in 4K. Maybe that's why the footage from the 11 Pro looks better to me, just kind of holding it up side by side. Maybe it's that lack of resolution. I don't know, but that's kind of my initial instinct. I don't really understand the decision to cap it at 1080p. I don't really think that it's a tech issue. They definitely could have made it 4K if they wanted to. I honestly feel like because this is a new feature that they introduced this year, they kind of lowballed it themselves. So then next year with the iPhone 14, they can introduce 4K cinematic video as like an upgrade. I don't know. So I kind of feel like it's like a marketing strategy almost, but I'd be curious to see if there's actually some sort of software or hardware issue with making this 4K. I've had this iPhone 13 Pro for about a week now, and I take it everywhere I go along with my iPhone 11 Pro. So I've basically just kind of gathered up a bunch of different photos and videos from just different places that I've gone and different things that I've done. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and do the camera test and just see what these different videos look like in a side-by-side comparison. But real quick, before we get into the video, please everyone make sure to smash that like button down below. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm and just getting this video in front of as many people as possible. Alright guys, so we are currently outside with the iPhone 13 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro. I think you can very easily and quickly tell which one's which. This is the front-facing camera. Obviously on the iPhone 13, you've got the cinematic mode that's going to look really good. Honestly, everything just looks much better on the cinematic mode. Like, you got brighter colors, you've got the nice blurred out background. I think the image is also slightly sharper, but that might just be because the background is blurred. Maybe not the best scenario for all instances, but it does look pretty good. And you can see just the huge difference in colors. Just you can see on the sky specifically, on the iPhone 11 Pro, super blown out. You can't even see any of the blue, but on the 13, you get all of that color information still there. So it looks great. Especially from this angle, you can see just how blown out the sky is, but on the iPhone 13, you don't get that at all. All that color is still there. And if you want to correct on the old iPhones to get that kind of color information back, just tap on the sky. You can see immediately you're going to be super underexposed, and you can't even see yourself at all. But on the 13, not an issue. So the iPhone 13 obviously has bigger cameras and bigger sensors than the iPhone 11, which should mean that it should automatically be taking better photos and better videos. But a lot of times what looks good in a photo or video is very subjective. So which one did you guys prefer? Overall, I do think that the iPhone 13 Pro is a much better camera than the iPhone 11 Pro. That being said, I am disappointed that cinematic mode is restricted to 1080p at 30 frames a second. Apple described cinematic mode as having Hollywood in your pocket, but being restricted to 1080p when the industry standard is 4K now, and on top of that, 30 frames a second when most cinematographers and most films use 24 frames a second. I don't know, I can't see any professional cinematographer choosing to use the iPhone. I think I said this in my last iPhone review, but the iPhone is a fantastic camera if you don't have anything else available. It makes for a really good camera to travel with. It fits in your pocket. You always have it because obviously you're always going to have your cell phone anywhere you go. But because cinematic mode is still just slightly lacking, I don't see any sort of professional cinematographer choosing to use the iPhone over something like a DSLR. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. I'm Jerome with All Things Tech and Finance, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.